Tap, 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 join, get that daily army. You gonna rock the day. I'm trying to get some battles in. Let's go. See, it's about that time. Akazora, where you from? I think we following each other. But I'm following you now. mm-hmm. Fever. Tap the screen, share this joint, repost. Got Taco underscore Bella, what up? Let us know where you from in the comments. You in Philly right now. What's up? What's poppin'? We are from the battle. It's not raining. We in Philly. Where you from? Leave it in the comments. Join, get your daily heart me. Y'all see what we talking about. We in Philly. We got Drea, Sylvia Wright, 32, La Diddy. Tap the screen. Daily heart yourself. Get your points. Yellow Fever. Fever Yellow 94. What's up? Got Leah in the building. Where you from? Put in the comments, y'all. Tap the screen. Share this, John. All right, we got Jigga. What's up, Yellow?
Do
Where you
you want to
from?
have some more context, or you want to just go
I'm saying, like,
for
you know,
validation?
right.
Shit. Access to my woman's body that validates me. Let me know I'm doing what I need to be doing. Let me know that she's fucking with me, and then money. Put your money where your mouth is. I'm saying if
I
you
hear
feel
that.
like I'm like providing value, like at a job or something like that. Shit, give me a pay raise or pay me like the going rate. Don't try to undercut me, shit like that.
Facts. Where you from, bro?
Ohio.
All right, bet I'm following you right now. I mean, I definitely appreciate you tapping in. You know what I mean? We in Philly. That's the topic. I mean, I feel like everybody could tap in, get a point of view. We got Little Miss Coffee. Where you from?
Massachusetts.
Okay. Following you right now. You can get your daily heart me. Share this out. How you feel about the topic?
So it validates you to talk about reality matter or really matters in life, and I think family absolutely. Jobs are replaceable. Money's they come and go. Who cares really what your job title is? You can get it anyway. You cannot change your
Yeah,
position in a family.
heard that. Okay. Thank you for tapping in. Got Massachusetts and Ohio on the panel. Talking about what validates you today. Make sure y'all get y'all daily heart me join. We follow back and we interact. That's just one of our topics for the day. It was raining a little bit earlier, so just giving you something to talk about. See who else wanna come up. They don't got no picture. I hope you ain't a troll. My folks about to come in. We all got snipers. See who else we got in the building. Tap the screen. I see we get some battles going on. I got some more folks. I'm gonna share this out too. Just getting started, y'all. Mm. Y'all can comment where you from so the people can follow y'all. Pretty Blue just joined. Mm. Tap in, come on up. What's poppin'?
Honestly, on the cool, I'm just chilling.
Where you from?
Texas. Look, I got me some chickens and shit. They're running around
All right,
everywhere.
so what validates you, my guy?
Validates me?
Right.
My faith in the good Lord Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's a good answer. Ain't no wrong answer today. We just trying to figure out what's going on. General conversation. Definitely appreciate you tapping in with us.
Sorry, I'm trying to trick my dog. She's being shy right now. She's just laying down.
It's all good. Yeah, it look like she chilling.
My cat's around here somewhere. But yeah, nah. I don't know. Just living life. I used to, I think everybody grows up in their own time. Just, everybody hopefully figures it out. Not everybody, but, you hope for the best.
Right. So yeah, I'm following you now, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is just one of the topics that we brought up. We usually do universal topics. Everybody can chime in on. Ain't no wrong or right answer. D-Ray just popped in.
Nah, I'm usually kind of a troll. I like usually saying some off the wall shit, but nah, you seem chill, so I'm not gonna fuck with it.
Man, it is what it is, man. Like this the TikTok universal. Anything goes, but I just try to keep it
Well,
smooth.
some of these people
positive.
be putting like, dude, these people are crazy. Like they're like really into their prompts, and I think they're rage baiting a lot of the times. But I mean, dude, if that's actually what they think, I mean, God bless them.
Right, like I said, like
some people, I don't know
an
exact example, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get it all the time, bro. Like I said, like, but it's just
a crazy platform, but
it depends on what you here for, right? That's why, like I said, what validates you. You know what I'm saying? Like some people here for the drama, some people here for the clout, some people here just, to be seen. But
well, what validates you then?
What validates me is just being a loyal, honest individual, man. Like I'm in my 40s now. I live in a crazy city. I'm in the inner city, so I live in Philadelphia. So like being able to give them a positive aspect from a different.
You ain't lying, my God.
It's rough out here, man. So like
football
I
season
respect
comes
you
around,
got your chickens and all that, dog. Like you living.
Hell yeah, dude.
See Victorian just popped in.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Nah, it took me the longest time because man, I was in a little town myself, but I found this property, man, and it's been the best decision of my life. It's way out of my way, but it's been the best thing getting away, just doing my own thing. Because everybody will drag you down, you know what I mean? It's like, because I'm kind of a people pleaser. It's like I want to do what's best for other people, but sometimes you just gotta focus on yourself. And that's the truth.
Man. Like peace of mind is priceless, bro. So you gotta do what you gotta do for you. Like when we talk about validation, like we ask what validates you. So if it validates you, other people validation shouldn't matter. So like I said, like just trying to get into a deeper conversation that we could just bounce off each other and get some type of perspective, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate if you
No, we're all learning, bro.
Why you in here, share this joint out.
I don't know. Honestly, that's the biggest thing I learned about coming out here is because, being in a little town, you're dependent. You just get your job, you work, you go home, you eat, you sleep, it's a repeat. But out here, it's like, I don't know, it's a different experience every time. These animals, it's like a new experience every day. The chickens teach me something. I got my cat, my dog. There's crazy animals out here. I got hogs, deer, snakes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like nature, I mean, it'll teach you something. You got to listen.
That's what they say. I mean, yeah, I'm just sharing this out, trying to get some more people in the room. But yeah, like that's the life. Like we got a lot.
I'm not scaring them off.
See, X Hollywood, Sugi just joined. Tap that screen, y'all. Share. Y'all welcome to join the panel.
Oh shit.
This is what we talking about. What validates you? You let us know where you from in the comments. You in Philadelphia right now.
Look at this copperhead I just killed the other night.
Damn. Yeah, you really out there in nature, bro. God dang. That joint poisonous?
Oh, yeah, dude, I love it. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, it looked like it.
I don't know if it'll kill me, but I mean, it's definitely good to send me to the hospital, and I'd rather be in my own bed than a hospital bed. That's for damn sure.
What to say? Somebody from Armenia. Welcome, welcome. What's going on? How you
Hey, God bless, brother. Take it easy.
doing? You, thanks for tapping in, bro.
Like your page a little bit after this, but I'm out.
All right, take it easy.
For sure. Good talk.
That's what we doing, yeah. I mean,
Well,
we
shit, if I
bring them
can-
in. They coming in, they coming out, the room building up, you know what I'm saying? But we'll validate you. Where you from? Let us know. I see Bridgemont. Where you from? This is the topic today. Tap that screen. Okay, I see Texas in the building. That's where my man just tapped in from. Armenia tapped in. Okay. Y'all tap that screen, join, get your daily for the day. Level up. I mean, positive vibes all the time over here. Hope y'all can hear me. I got the deep morning joint on. Ready for the day though. So what validates y'all? Y'all welcome to come up to the panel, talk to the people. See, Augustine just joined. Let us know where you from in the comments. Yeah. Okay, come on up. Look, I'm getting ready to invite you up. This is all about y'all right now. I'm following you. You come on up, talk to the people. Renee Speeds just jumped in. How you doing? Come in the comments. Make sure y'all join. Get that daily heard me for the day. Level up. Share this out. Repost it. Y'all in Philadelphia right now. Mr. Make It Happen 215. Who's making it happen? Radio. We know y'all making it happen. Tell the people how and what validates you. Open topic today. I ain't even sent this joint out mash yet. None of my folks. We gonna see if they gonna come up. I was trying to battle a little bit. It was raining earlier. You know what I'm saying? Get your perspectives. Everybody can tap in, tap out. I'm sending this joint out crazy. Y'all can invite y'all folks up to the panel. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm hitting up my folks. Tap in. See, we get some regulars. I see y'all. Thanks. Tap in, join, get y'all daily heard me, level up. Tap that screen, reshare, repost. Let's go. Let us know where you from. Got Texas in the building. See you, Augustine. Okay. Yeah, that's a good answer. She said she don't need. But that's what we just saying. Like, whatever validates you, no outside validation should dictate that. So yeah, we appreciate it. Like I said, if y'all want to come up, I'm reading the comments. I'm interacting. I follow back. What's happening? Okay, no problem. Thank you for tapping in while you at work, though. Like I said, we follow back. We interact. It's just one of the topics. I says, okay. Lawyer, lover, not a fighter. Okay, cool, calm, collected, simple, classy. Can be sassy, the world traveler. Welcome, Augustine. I see you. Thank you for tapping in. Make sure everybody level up. Get your daily. I'm going to put a little flash goal up. Just rocking out. Doing the TikTok thing. Get some roses in there. That's what they be wanting. The validates me as being loyal, honest. You know what I'm saying? An example for my sons, my children, my grandchildren, or my grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? Something they can see in real life. And, when they hear about it, they be like, that's Papa. That's my dad. I mean, that's my family. I know him. He's a good guy. See it in real time, you know what I'm saying? So it's always positive vibes over here. You know what I'm saying? Good conversation, respectful, safe space, good dialogue. Yeah, this signal was on weird. Move around. So yeah, I caught everybody while they at work. It is still early. I got a couple hours on the clock. It's crazy. Like you don't go live on here for a little bit, they'll take you right up. Douglas, thank you, Augustine. I appreciate you. You the best. Yep. Yeah. I'm back in the comments with it. Let's go. Yeah. Thank y'all. Tap that screen. I see my folks starting to. I don't want to co-host. I just want y'all to come on now. Send out some quick invites. Joint, what's up, my guy? Yeah, all these things. We definitely going.
Hey, bro, you got smoke, bro?
What's up?
Come on, ready? I know you got smoke. You got smoke or no?
What's up, my guy?
Do you have smoke?
I can't even see your face.
Bro, you don't need to see my fucking face, jit.
Yeah, where you from?
Bro, where you from? Ready up, bitch.
Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Ready up.
You trolling.
Bro, your mama troll. Fuck is you talking about?
Trolling. Let's go, doggy. Trolling. That's what they do. That's what we do. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We follow back, we interact. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how I move, man. Like, yeah, that's cool. This is what happened. Is the internet, man. This is the home of the weirdos. How to Catch a Predator started with the online annex. So, you know, it is what it do. I believe John Battle was something. John Man, like, yeah, you could tell he was a little youngin'. Too old for that. So, like I said, like, validation. He was trying to find something. I mean, he ain't find it over here, though. But yeah, like I said, I think y'all taking y'all time out because everybody's, you know, doing they want to is early. I'm gonna run this back. I'm gonna definitely keep sharing it out, see what I got. You know, got a few people that may not be at work that might be able to tap in. Try and battle her. She don't know why I'm inviting her. Try and battle her all day. Yeah, I'm seeing my folks. They probably live themselves though, which is cool. All right. That's what happened too. I had did a random invite and they just bring anybody up. So like I was kind of ready for it. It is what it is though. I'm from Philly. Thank you all for that. You know what I'm saying? Philly's in the building. Get ready, you know, do a little quick invite with the people that they throwing up in the suggestions. But yeah. Yep, Philly, PA. So inner city. So like I could tell he was saying like he was from the south. He said Jit. He might have been from like Louisiana or something like that. I mean, he needed to get his braids in order. My Jones needed to get done, but damn. Anyway, Go Goddess 724. Just tap the screen, join, get your daily for the day. I mean, we appreciate you tapping in. What validates you is the topic. So we talking about today live. I mean, yeah, if you're on the building, tap that screen for me, repost, share it in your stories, invite your folks up to the panel. You're welcome to come up to the panel, be heard, or read in the comments. I'm talking about, let me put where I'm from in the comments for y'all. So y'all know y'all in the building with Philly. Yeah, welcome to Philadelphia. You like, where you from? Welcome to Philadelphia, my guy. It's all love over here. See, we get some people up on this panel. Yeah, Philly, I see you, Coco. Gotta put in there. Where you from? From up top, uptown. You know what I'm saying? Just vibing a little bit. Come get y'all cheese steak, cheese pretzel, some water ice. It's hot outside. Yeah, I gotta be one to go to Rita's now. I gotta be one. Roz, how are you? Where you from? We follow back, and we interact. Mhm. Okay, Coco, where you from? I might have to mute my. Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
mute
from
my.
Philly.
Okay, that's what's up. Uptown. So yeah, look, I do my dinner platters and lunch platters every Thursday through Sunday. So I'm gonna send you something. You eat salmon?
Okay, yeah.
Bet. So like we
Bet.
doing the pasta bowls and mussels is coming this weekend, but I started with the salmon and chicken, rice, garlic butter.
Hello,
Garlic butter potatoes. I'm sorry about that. I always get calls when I'm live. Am I back?
Moto.
Can you hear me? All right, cool. Well, yeah. So, like, all right, what you feel about the topic? What validates you?
All right, so you gonna have to excuse me because I'm at work too. So
It's cool.
I'm just trying to like multitask right now.
Yeah.
But I would say what validates me is me. Like my
Right.
trials, my tribulations, just life lessons, being able to turn lessons into blessings, breaking generational curses, you know.
Right. Right. Good answers right there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it's always positive over here. I try to make it a safe space, no disrespect, adult conversation and content. But like, it's really no wrong answer, especially if you're coming from a positive aspect. But
Right. Yeah.
like I said, like one of my things is like being a loyal example for like my children, their kids, and the people around me. Because like I hear that a lot about TikTok. For one, like there's just so much negativity on here that people don't see nothing different. So like just having a space where we could come be ourselves and not have to be disrespectful and clout chasing all the time. Like talk about real topics and
Right.
get to know each other in a space that we could grow. Cause like I met a lot of people outside of Philly, but even like that's what you want to be able to meet people from your city and be able to, connect with them outside of the app. So, I definitely appreciate you tapping in.
I be just like sorry. So yeah, I just be like going around looking at different people's lives and just seeing like what the conversations are. A lot of them are negative, so I don't want to, I don't want to get into those conversations. I'm here for that. It
Right.
ain't, yeah. Life is
Yeah.
good right now. I mean, people could complain, but I mean, who really cares?
But it's hard for us right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all trying to make a
Yeah.
play. So let's see. Let's see if this is a real one. Somebody want to come up on the panel with us. I hope it ain't a troll. That's all. Hey, I see you. How you say your name? That way I don't get it wrong.
He's gonna be Lex.
All right, Lex. Where you from?
Lanham, Maryland.
Okay. Salute to the A's. A lot of folks that tap in from down there. So what you feel about the topic?
No, from the A. I mean, I said Lanham, Maryland.
Oh, my fault. I thought you said Atlanta. Okay, my fault. So you a lot
Yeah.
closer because I'm from Philly, bro. So like, yeah, you closer.
Yeah, we not
How
from
you feel about the
63rd.
topic? How old is you, bro?
36.
That's what's up. I mean, we keep it fun over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like how you feel about the topic? What validates you?
Pretty much society validates me. I can't really say that I'm a good person. I'm doing bad things, and then everybody says, "Hey, man, like you just like stole from this person, and you went ahead and started a fight with this person, and you damaged this person's property." Like society, to a certain degree, determines if you're valid. Like if I say I'm the best basketball player in the neighborhood, I gotta play against everybody, and then I get the title of number one basketball player in Lanham. So I mean, society, for the most part, validates you. But
All
I
right, I hear
mean,
that part. So,
you
cause we
shouldn't.
gonna
You
let
should.
you talk too, bro. You gonna be able to get off. Like it ain't no judgment. You know what I'm saying? And you coming with like intellect. It ain't. I can tell you coming with real perspective. So we gonna hear you out. But I got a question for you when you done.
Yeah, but I appreciate that. I think that for the most part, you shouldn't rely on validations for, you know what I'm saying. You shouldn't rely on validations for confidence. You should have confidence in yourself so you can get the validation that you need, and then it builds up even more confidence. I think that people need to start focusing also on having a lot of short-term goals that lead up to their big goals being accomplished. That way, every time you achieve a small goal, you get more validation, you feel more accomplished, and you have more motivation. So, me myself, I like to go ahead and say, you know what, this day I'm gonna do this, and 2 days from now I'm gonna do that. 3 days from now I'm gonna do that. Just every single time like I accomplish one goal, I set like either one more or like two more that I try to set. That
Yeah.
way, if I fail at one goal, I still got something else that I'm trying to achieve also. I might say I'm gonna go ahead and walk around my block a good 10 times to get some exercise, and I'm gonna do like 50 push-ups and sets of 10. If if I do just one of those, at least I got to exercise in. You know what I mean?
Right. So like
But
that's why you was kind of going where the question I was going to ask you about, like more so with validation, because it could go both ways. So that's why it was like what validates you. So do you think validation is more important for yourself or coming from the outside based on everything that you accomplished?
I think validation comes from yourself first, and then you go ahead and put yourself to the test to get validation from other people. Everything starts with yourself. So you got to have self love, you got to have self respect, you got to have discipline, you got to have, you know what I'm saying, some type of plan. You got to plan things for yourself. You got to figure out how to solve your own problems. You got to do everything for yourself first. Then you can go ahead and learn how to love somebody else, learn how to give respect to get respect from others. Then you can learn how to solve other people's problems. You got to learn how to be a good follower before you can become a good leader. Nobody's born just a leader, because even leaders sometimes have to follow somebody because nobody knows everything. Eventually you're gonna have to let somebody lead at some point in time. So I mean, that's all I really got, man. I mean,
But that's a good perspective because that's where we at with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's really no right or wrong answer. And like you see how you took it into different avenues of how to get validation, what validation means to you, how other people view validation through what you're doing. So like that's all I'm saying. Like certain topics that I bring up is so we can start with a core conversation to get to like solutions and then like just deeper substance into whatever the topic is. Cause like a lot of people looking for outside validation on this app. So that's why they may try to clout chase and be negative because they feel like it's going to get the views and the traction. But I think like slow progress better than no progress. So like how I just met you, you say you from Maryland. We had a guy from Texas on here. I got somebody from my city on here. I've been meeting a lot of people globally, And at the end of the day, like we a small group of people that gotta come together, but we gotta find each other first. So like that's the way to do it, bro. So like I'm following you. You can follow us back. You can make sure you following Coco the Goddess. You know what I'm saying? Like we here to grow and build. So like make sure you following everybody on the panel. If y'all can, y'all could join, do y'all daily heart me. That's how we support. So like
Yeah, and I noticed that you said globally, but like you was only talking about the United States. But whole time I feel that because we have so many different type of cultures in the United States that it feels like a whole country. It feels like a whole its own world.
right,
Because for real, we set the trends for everything. We make the best TV shows, we make the best movies, we make the best music, we set the trends with the styles and everything.
yeah, that's
I
all
mean,
fact.
the only thing that you know what I'm saying, majority of our food comes from other countries, but I mean shit, soul food probably like the best food in the world.
You ain't never lied. So
I'm just
yeah, I
saying.
definitely appreciate you tapping
If
in,
you
my
ever want
guy.
to make anything popular in the world, start it in the United States first. Start it in
Right,
a major city like New York, Los Angeles, Miami, DC, you know what I'm saying, Detroit. Start like in a major city, Baltimore, like any major city, New Jersey, whatever. Make it popular there, and it's gonna blow up across the whole world.
right.
That's
But you
that's how
know,
you take over.
so that's what it's about, man. Because like I say, like the validation point is all about what you trying to be validated for, how you trying to be. I mean, getting your validation, and like what does it mean to you? Because some people, like they said, they like I don't need no validation. I'm valid for myself. So like you say, it start with self. So when you don't need outside validation, the most important validation is you being valid for yourself. So like I say, me being an honest individual, living my life different at my age as an example. Like I'm a grandfather, bro. So like it's only appropriate that I say and do certain things in certain
Wait, what?
ways. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
just wait, hold on. You just tried to slide past like you ain't just said what you just said.
See the grades peak out, and I pay more attention, I guess, than anybody else. But man, I'm 43, bro. July 9th. You know what I'm saying? Blessed enough to make another 365. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my oldest daughter, she did it right. She had her first baby when she was grown, out of school. She doing her own thing, you know what I'm saying? But these are the people that's looking at me. So it's like I don't want people telling them, yo, your pop on the joint tripping again. Like, damn, why your dad be on there acting like that? Once you a goofy, you a goofy. You can't ungoofy goofy. So it's like I want
Hey,
to represent me and my peoples for validation in a way that I'm valid. So it's like, yeah, he cool. Like I could conversate with boy, like he down to earth. He talk about real things. He respectful. Like we don't
but when it
allow
comes to us
men
black
to speak
people,
with women on this stand or nothing.
we determine what's cool and what's not. We determine what the trends are.
Facts. That's the
Whenever
control.
anybody's trying to push anything to be cool, they always try to come to us and sponsor us.
We the standard. You know what I mean? Like we set that bar of what's cool and what's not to the point. Let's just talk about it. We adults. That quiet on the creek situation, like if we wasn't the ones, like think about it. Ain't too many other communities pumping it, but if we get behind it, it's gonna go. So like I said, like we don't got everybody supporting it, but just our community alone got that thing going viral. You hear it everywhere, you see it everywhere. And
Wait,
even though like
what thing on the creek you talking about?
is that is I found out because it was yeah, see y'all women, I
It's
know y'all know about it.
the, it's the
Right,
Saucy Santana.
right.
Saucy Santana came out with a song called "Quiet on the Creek," basically saying how it's basically was saying how
Y'all know them.
down low men is telling them to be quiet about like how they moving and like the men that are messing with DL men, how don't tell nobody, you got to keep the mannerisms this way and you got to be you got to be quiet about it, you can't talk about it. It's basically
See,
that,
you know
yeah.
the whole backstory, right? You know how many people
Listen,
try to act like they
I
don't
be
know.
everywhere. I do a lot of research. I be listening. I be
Nah,
listen.
shit,
Is
that
that
was
is
I'm
that
one
what
of
the
those.
lyrics? Is that what the lyrics in the song be talking about?
Bro,
Too?
listen,
If
see,
you
my
listen to the
question,
song, it really is saying like how when you know how when you used to go fishing, it start with him saying like when I was a little girl, they used to say quiet on the creek, you fishing is quiet on the creek or something like that. I didn't really listen to the song because I already
listen,
knew what it meant,
I'm
and
a
it was kind
straight
of like
man.
I
I'm
don't
keeping
approve of
it
that.
so.
So
I don't
yeah.
want to cut you short, right? But this is the reality. A female was listening to the song. I didn't know what it was, but I heard it through the different TikTok posts that was up. So they broke it down. It was like, damn, so this was the song about. So I'm like, damn, I'm shocked, but it was going. So then, like, I was surprised to know how many people knew what the song actually meant. Because I didn't even know that it was his song until she, let me listen to it and was like, oh no, this song he said. I said, I didn't know this was him. So then she started breaking it down. Then when I'm listening to the words, where he like, I started off a little girl. I'm like, yo, this joint wild. Would it come on? Like,
Wait a minute. So like,
like I
did he
said,
did he
like,
like write the song for a woman to sing or something, or
no, bro, you don't
No,
know
he
who
wrote
Saucy
it for himself.
Santana is?
so he was singing it?
Like, 'cause,
Yes.
see, yo, bro, like, I'm a little bit older, right?
He's not a
So, like,
female. Like, what do you mean, a little girl in the creek?
right, but, bro, like, because we ain't gonna
He's a
change
part of
the
the
topic.
community.
But it's just one of them things that, like, what you were saying, bro, like how we control cool. It's cool to be on the DL right now because of this song. It's cool to be on weird time and
Nah,
everything.
that shit ain't
I'm
never
just
gonna be
saying.
cool.
It ain't to certain people, but they let it go, bro.
It's
Like their agenda is
catchy. I
powerful.
will say it's catchy. It is catchy. All Saucy Santana songs are catchy. You
Because they
can't
are
deflate
So
that they're not catchy.
programming.
The song is
Programming
catchy.
is programming. Is
you
that chanting and that processing? Like, because I ain't going front. I used to do music and all that. Not to get into because there's a lot we could get into with that, and that ain't the topic. But when it come into like how many he keeps it quiet on the creek, quiet on the creek. You keep repeating it, even a kid going to say it. So it's one of them things that you basically being brainwashed. If you hear it enough, you'll say it to the point. Like I told you, I didn't know it was his song and I didn't know what it's about, but they kept playing the hook part for people that was posting. So you know how they was doing the little clips and stuff like that. So
because it's an attack on the black community. They want as many of us black men to be alphabet or labeled as alphabet in other people's eyes to go ahead and tarnish our image, to make less family homes, to break up family homes, and
right,
to essentially have no good black male role models for black men to see what the blueprint is to be a real man and to become one day. It's an attack on the black community.
that's
It's
why I'm here, bro,
anti-black.
on everything because we got uh Beauty Within just popped up. We got Rashida just popped up. So Rashida popped up first. How you feel about the topic before we get into anything else, Rashida?
I don't know what is the topic.
The
I
topic
came in on
for
that
the
one.
day is what validates you?
What validates me?
Yes.
Um, are you asking me?
Yes.
Um,
All right. I'm gonna let you think.
my existence validates me.
Cool. Because you got some people who's like, I don't need no validation. Like, so that's cool. But like I
Mhm.
said, me being honest and a good example for my children, especially my sons, like to see somebody that don't just talk about what I'm telling them to be and how I want them to do things, like to be able to see it, especially on platforms and spaces like this, because I do other things on these platforms, but
Mhm.
just to use them in a way that I had a lot of people when I first got on TikTok telling me that I had to be in a messy sector and had to do things a certain type of way to get a certain type of response when I know it's going to take a little bit longer doing it the way I do it, but I can still get the same results without
But you know, I'm gonna
doing
tell
things
you
that don't.
something. It's better to do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Right.
you could fall into that or whatever to build your engagement or build your following, but you would rather have a smaller following with people who are more dedicated to what it is that you're doing than to have the numbers and not have the engagement. Or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
so it's better to do it that way.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So like that's what I'm saying. Like it's no right or wrong answer. You feel me? But it's just like
Yeah.
trying to keep positive vibes, keep it respectful, and then even things that we can bounce off each other that we agree or disagree upon, but still have an adult conversation. I'm 40 plus, so like to get online and argue with strangers all day. I live in Philadelphia. Like I gotta go to the market later. I gotta drive in traffic. Like I gotta deal with the real world. That I'd rather have a situation that I gotta deal with than be trying to make a situation that ain't even real and then still have to deal with the real world.
Yeah. I'm over 42, and yeah,
We look at better than these youngins out here.
I know I just turned 44 in June.
Okay, yeah, I turned 44 in July.
Woo woo,
I mean,
82 baby.
Cancer Nation.
Okay. When your birthday?
July 9th.
Oh, okay, yep. Right,
Hi,
right
Yep.
over
I
there.
just walked away. Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hello, how you
Beauty
doing?
within. You gonna tap in on the topic? How you feel about it? You know, you tapping in from where you tell them where you tapping in from again.
Michigan.
Okay. What validates you?
I don't need validation.
Okay, you ain't the first one that said that. Trust me. Like yeah, man, we heard a lot of that tonight, and we had a few people that got into certain things, like I said. So like even just talk about things that make you violent. Like my guy Lex, he was saying how sometimes you gotta put in the work to even be violent. So you put in the work first, and then people will see the work that you put in, and you know they'll stamp you, and it'll make you violent. And
Yeah,
then
true. You
you know,
naturally, you have a natural validation, therefore you don't need validation.
so it's coming from within, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up. We had
Yeah, I
Coco
don't.
chime in. You definitely more than welcome to with my co-host. She usually up on this panel with us. Got Queenie popping in. The walk talk just popped in. Tap the screen, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. We talk about what validates you today. That's the topic. And then we just, going in from there.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people see seeking validation as a bad thing, but I kind of see it as something that can be a good or a bad thing. Like if I'm seeking validation for being good at something, it's gonna drive me and give me the motivation to try 2 times harder the next day, 4 times harder the next day, and try harder and harder until I reach my goal.
Right.
You know, what I'm saying? But at the same time, try to not let it consume my entire life and not let that be my whole existence and what I'm saying, what identifies me. But like if somebody's trying to become a doctor, you know what I'm saying, I can't just tell them, hey, you're a doctor, that's all you need is that validation. You still got to go to school, you still got to go ahead and put the work in, you
Hey,
know
how
what I
y'all
mean?
doing?
Hey there.
I think I think that in life we should always be working to be a better version of ourselves anyway.
Right.
No matter what it is that you're doing, every day you should be trying to work towards improvement as a person. So, you know, I don't necessarily know about like trying to validate yourself. I guess like if you're in a field or if you have a skill or whatever. I just think as an individual you should be working to improve yourself anyway.
Right.
And that's why I said when I said what validates me is my existence is because that is what makes me valid, the fact that I exist.
I know that's right, especially if you're a positive impact to what's going on. I just seen Britt Brett Young pop in. I appreciate you for all the support. She driving right now, so she can't tap into the panel. But we just had, I don't want to say your name wrong. Is it, who we calling you on here? Econ? It's
E.
saying
Cottonham.
E Cottonham. All right, so now I got it. Thank you for tapping in.
You're welcome. How
How
you
you feel about the
doing?
topic? I'm doing great. Like today we
Good.
talking about what validates you. So the panel been rolling pretty good. We got the walk talk just popped in, so we gonna let you tap in on the topic right after E Cotton. That's cool.
Um, I've been all right, I guess. Good vibes, good vibes.
Yeah. How you feel about the topic for today? What validates you?
What validates me?
Yes.
Well, I guess myself.
We been getting that a lot. Not a badass.
Yeah, myself. I'm proud of me.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels good to just be proud of my own self.
Right, but it definitely starts from within. Like you talk about validation, but I'm gonna mute your mic because I'm getting feedback, and then I'm gonna unmute it.
Okay.
But we was talking about the validation as far as being valid for yourself. It's the internal thing, and then like outside validation, things that you do that other people rate you off of, like they see your performance. Even when he was talking about being a doctor, like you could call yourself a doctor. A lot of people do it every day, but if you didn't actually get your degree through going through the training and obtaining the skills, you could call yourself a doctor, but it doesn't make you one. So like to be a valid doctor and have that title, you have to go through what you have to go to for that validation. But it's different ways, like we said. Like some people they want to get validation from this app by doing things that's, clout chasing or disrespectful just to get the algorithm or the views. But then you got some people like myself trying to be valid by being an honest person and an example to my children, grandchildren, and the people in my community that you could do things different. Might take a little longer, but you can still get the same results. Yeah, somebody just tapping in here at work. So we gonna let Miss, what's that? Walk the walk talk. Come on.
Hey, you guys.
How you
Well,
doing
the
today?
thing about I'm okay. The thing about validation, sometimes it take some they get it early in life and some get it in the middle of their life and some get it towards the end. But the main thing is that we get, can you ask that lady to go on mute because I can't
Hold
hear
on. I got you. Give me 1 second.
what's
I got
going
it.
on. Thank you.
You fine.
Yeah, so the thing about what's that feedback?
Yeah, I'm hearing it. Maybe turn your volume down just a little bit because everybody is muted.
I don't even have anything on. But the thing about it is that, when it comes to validation, it's something that is very important for us to figure out. Because, when we get to the point where we're having to be validated by people in our surroundings, and we're just saying, oh, I got to be validated. I got to be validated. That means that we're not sure of ourselves. And so I'm so glad that I came to a point in life where I was able to understand how important it is for me to validate myself. And so I think that I'm not trying to get anybody to to tell me, oh, you look good, or you this, or you that. It's nice when somebody will validate you. It's good when somebody validates you, but it's not something that we should look for. We should be able to stand on our own and stand in our own boldness and our own courage. And I've been speaking about courage a lot on TikTok today. And I mean, one of the sure things that will get you to be in the position to validate yourself is being able to have courage to stand up and walk through life and make it through life, being responsible for yourself, holding yourself accountable. And so, I'm not looking for anybody to validate me at all. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going to be me. I don't want to be a bully or anything like that, but I'm going to do me. If you don't like my hair, you don't like my makeup, you don't like whatever it is about me, except I don't wear them blue wigs. I don't even wear makeup for real. But people be talking about my edges on this picture, but I don't know. I got to take and get another picture because there's something about this picture. This picture just look really whack because I ain't nothing wrong with my edges. I'm 66 years years old. I don't even know how to glue down no goddamn wig. But I'm just saying, I never had any type of braids or anything to pull out my edges, but it do look like something wrong with my edges when it's actually not. So, the thing about it is I say one of the most important things for us all to learn in this lifetime is to be able to validate yourself. And how you validate yourself is to be able to go down, sit down, have a conversation with yourself, be truthful with yourself about what it is that you're doing and things that you're doing with other people. And when you can be truthful with yourself, that's when you see real validation. But when you get the lying to yourself, you're not going to never be able to validate yourself. And I'll end it on that note.
I love that. Listen, like, this is what we talk about as far as the perspective, because like I said, there's no wrong answers. Some answers is short, some answers is long. So like the perspective that we getting, and I'm going to highlight this, I'm going to clip this, y'all go and get repost it. So like we going to share this information out so like the people can get it. So we had different ages on the panel, different sexes, and we just conversating. So like this is a space where it's safe, it's respectful. We want everybody to get their perspective and point of view. So like definitely appreciate your perspective on that. Can you tell us where you from?
I'm from Funky Stinky, California, but I'm gonna go on and drop down
No
because
problem.
I didn't already answered the question. And thank you, everybody, and thank you, host.
And I'm following you back. Thank you so much for tapping in. Salute. Still cooking, y'all. Thank y'all for tapping. I see my homie Big Dog just tapped in. What's popping, dog? You could join the panel like we talking about what validates you. Everybody giving a perspective. The highlights and the playback going to be amazing. We going to put this up on YouTube for the full live so we can play it back and everybody can hear themselves and how they was coming. So like we got different states, different cities, and we building. So if anybody else want to come up, we got Reality Base. I'm following you back. We just had Vander Hughes just joined, so we had Reality tap in first, and we gonna have Vander give his perspective. So where you from, Reality?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. We had Texas in the building earlier. How you feel about the topic?
I think it's very interesting. I say it all the time that validation is a lot of people's lifeline currently, because it's almost like they have to do something to get the approval of someone else.
Talk about it.
That's what I think about it when I think about validation. It's like you have to meet the approval of someone else. And me personally, I wouldn't want to live like that.
Right.
Just being who I am, there's no reason that I have to prove myself to someone else. But then when you really break it down, you say this happens to people on the internet, so they're looking to be validated by strangers, by people
Right.
they don't know. Even more bizarre. So
yeah. So like I like that perspective because that's why I asked the question what validates you, because it could go both ways. So with like the outside validation, we had somebody on the panel earlier talking about how you work hard to get validation through the things you do so people can see you as valid for what you do through your skills and through your performance. But then we had a lot of women that got on and said, I don't need validation because I'm valid for myself. So they let it be known that I'm valid enough from within that I don't need no outside validation. So you hitting it on the head. So if you want to elaborate just a little bit more before I bring Vander on, you can.
well, everything you said was correct. I feel like I don't have to go any further.
All right, I appreciate that. Right, so Vander, where you from, bro?
What's happening, man? I'm from St. Louis.
Okay.
And I was listening to the panel for a minute, and a lot of those were interesting responses.
Right.
But I want to pay attention to the prompt. The prompt says validate. Validation was valuable to you. Okay, well, when you think about it, success is a form of accepting of validation. At some point, you have to admit that to get to the next level, I'm gonna have to listen to somebody. That's what we go to college. That's why we go to college and we sit down and we expect a good grade for our work. And when we don't, the teacher tells you, okay, you didn't do good on this test. You get a C. Well, we want an A because we know the value of that to our career.
Right.
Well, that's a validation. And so if you're in the pursuit of success, you see validation differently.
Okay.
Okay. And if you're looking for if you're looking for a self-esteem boost, now you're looking for approval.
Right.
And that's where people on here are saying that they don't need. I don't need your approval,
Right.
but I do need your validation. I used to have a restaurant and I owned the restaurant. And so I was my waiter. Reason why I was my waiter was I wanted to watch the plates when they came back. If the plate
Right.
had too much food on it, that means somebody didn't like something. And I would go
Right.
back and ask, is there anything that I can do differently about that dish? Did you like it? And they would tell me whatever they said. Nah, it was this, it was that. I built my restaurant based on the people telling me what they didn't like about it. I didn't do it out of the people saying, oh man, them wings fire. Oh man, that's the
Right.
best sandwich I ever had. Thank you, I appreciate that. But to grow, I'm gonna need to know in what area is needed. And the bad part was the people who didn't like the food when they came in. But in the
Nah.
long run, I got better. And so I see validation as a necessity.
Okay. I like that perspective as well, because like I said, it's different perspectives. There's no right or wrong answer, and you took it somewhere that was a little bit deeper than just self validation. So, like you said, like it's needed, and that's also what the brother brought up. He was saying that in order to be valid in a skill, you have to learn. So you can't be a leader. You got to be a follower before you can become that leader to get the validation that you need and the credentials. So, like I said, like everywhere you just came from was definitely on point. I appreciate you for tapping in. We got what's that? Pretty Brown. Let me get you a full. Let me see if I can pull it up. Pretty Brown RN. Where you from?
Atlanta, Georgia, ATL Pro. I can't
Okay, I'm
say. I
following you
can't.
back.
I got you back. I'll follow you back because you said it nicely. I'll follow you back.
Hey, salute to the ATL. So, like, we talking about what validates you. We got the panel giving their different perspectives. So, we're gonna let you tap in. What validates you?
Okay, can I give it in a list of like order what means the most to me to the least?
Absolutely.
Okay, bam. What validates me first is my relationship with the Lord, with the Guyard.
There you go.
Uh, I believe in the Trinity. That's the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Number two thing with me, what validates me is my children and the fact that they them. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't wake up and decide that they was them. That shit was in their mama and daddy. They are her and him, and we raised them. So them, and then they smart. My kids, listen, my kids some nerds. They love to try to act a little ghetto, but they never lived in the ghetto a day in their life. So that validates me as well. And then the fact that I was chosen, you know what I'm saying? I was a wife. So that validates me. And the next thing that validates me is it's bad. You know what I'm saying? I done been a lot of things, but at least I ain't no poor asshole. So that validates me. And my career choice do validate me. I love saying that I'm out, that I do what I do.
I love that. Well, Vander was just saying that, and I'm loving it because now the conversation flowing and it's flowing in the direction of like how just organically people just bringing up different things. So like Vander was bringing out how important it is, like when you want to be successful, you know, the process that you need to go through. So like saying that how important validation is, even though some people may not think outside validation is important, but when you want to be successful and you're in business and things like that, being valid is very important. So like I appreciate your feedback, your answer. Salute to the ATL. Like if anybody else got anything, we here to listen. It's open discussion right now unless somebody else tap in.
Well, this is interesting because that's actually this validation is really a really important tool in our social structure. I mean, our young people. I go in institutions and speak to the young people. You know, unfortunately, they in jail, prison, but I go in and speak to them. And what I found similar is what they value. I figure out what they find important to them. What would you do for free, doggone it? You know, and that's where you kind of learn something about the person. And it's not to tell them they wrong. I never tell them they wrong. I never say no, you wrong for that. But I understand that it's important to you, and so we just need to get you to validate something other than that. That's all. We're not making you stop making that important, but I'm just gonna give you something that's probably gonna be a little more important. And so that's when they actually can grow, and without you telling them they gotta change or they wrong or this ain't the way it should be. It's to teach them, look, let's find something else. And that's when kids come into the picture. A lot of people got themselves together once they had a child because the life of the child became more important than hanging on the block. And so that humbled a lot of our people, and they can admit to that. After that baby, after they seen them eyes and that cry, it did something to them to where work hanging what the homie think about them wasn't important no more. But before that baby, they was doing everything for the block. They was doing everything for the hood. But now here come the baby. And so validation is something that will change you in a way that actually benefits you if you allow it, if you see it that way. And so unfortunately our young people are finding the things that's destructive valuable. People are finding the things that's destructive valuable. That's why they call you unk at 30, because life ain't valuable to them. As they don't believe they're gonna be 80, 90. You see what I'm saying? So they value in the fast life. And so that's unfortunate because we as elders know the consequences of that. Nobody runs fast long. Okay? Go ahead. Yes. Yes. Because you can't do I believe that I can't do it without her. If a real man can't do it without one, because what it's gonna take to balance us is somebody that's gonna have to remind us of our sensitive side. We go out in the world, fight, battle, bite, scratch, fall, get up, run, jump, and we come home and we tend to be that person to our significant other, and it ain't intentional. But that woman gonna give you that sensitive side, and that's what calms the beast. And now I can think, now I can make good decisions. And so I need my woman, and she important to what I do because I'm gonna make her a teammate because she, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she's very important.
Did they knock everybody? Did he knock everybody down? All right. I got a phone call. I'm sorry. Like this thing knocked me off all the time. I'm so glad y'all still on here though. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I was asking the men if they thought that women validate them, and
I got that
Vander
answer.
asks, yeah, so I was wondering, did you think that women validate you?
I
Did you
don't
hear?
know. Yeah, we
Did
can
you
hear you
hear?
now.
Did you hear me?
I told you I'm driving.
I'm sorry. Like I hit the button by accident. So yeah, thank you for tapping.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The person on mute though. And that was a good question. I feel like the question should be asked, does a man validate you? I mean, does a woman validate you? And how can a woman validate you?
We had some men say yes though. They was like the girl that it was a guy. The first guy that actually got on, he was like basically being intimate with his woman validates him. Okay, we got Kazu. How you doing? You can come on up. But yeah, like I feel like if I got a woman with me, she should validate me, especially if I'm claiming her. Cause like I'm in a space right now where I'm single and I don't feel like I need to be obligated to do certain things that if I'm not with a person that it shouldn't even be valid one way or another. But if we together, oh yeah, like my woman should validate me in every way. Like just her presence, her support, not just cooking and cleaning. I'm a chef. I can do those things too. But like that mental support, that moral support, they're keeping me on track. Like when life getting a little bit too hard for me, giving me that push is gonna be all right, baby. You know what I'm saying? Them back rubs, feet rubs, they always help. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna reciprocate that. So of course, like it should be a two-way street, I think, when it comes to the validation in a relationship.
Only if you in a relationship, though.
Right. Correct.
Okay. And I have a question. I have a question, host.
I'm listening.
How long have you been single?
Ooh. I wanna say it's been over 6 months, like closer to a year than that.
Okay,
I've been single longer.
but within a year, have you had sex?
Yeah. Oh damn!
Okay.
Like we live. Like
Hold on. No, wait. No, because I got a question. Because I got a
like we
question. Because
on the
women be
phone
okay.
call.
I got a question. I got a question.
You have to say
So,
intimate. You
so
have to
when
say
you,
intimate.
so when you're intimate with a woman, if
Right.
she lays in their bed and she's quiet, do you feel just as validated if she tells you that you're doing well?
I'm just saying, like I ain't we
It's a yes or a no.
you see how this work that got me feeling uncomfortable. I'm sweating right now. Like listen, uh I'm just saying, like, I don't be having them type of issues.
But if you did, if you slept with
If
a woman and she was bone quiet, just like bone quiet, got up and was like, "Thank you,"
yeah,
would you feel less validated than you did if she told you you was doing well? If she laid in the bed and wanted to be,
listen, because I ain't going front. Like I said, not having that problem, I know the difference. So yeah, of course, I wouldn't feel validated because, of course, like,
Yeah.
ooh, it's
okay, that was my only thing. So
it's
men do want the validation
absolutely
just as much as women want the
right.
validation. That was my only thing.
Okay,
I mean, it's yeah, it's drive. I mean, if her legs ain't shaking, she faking, and so
correct. Right.
it's
Yeah, I mean, we
automatic.
know the deal.
Yeah.
So what's that? We got Keith Ferry just popped on. She said success. So she agreeing with you, Vander. Like he said, success go hand in hand with validation. So you on the panel now, so you could get your point of view, Keith Ferry. Where you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania, but
Okay.
yeah, I definitely think that for me, success is a big validation for me. It lets me know that I'm, I guess, doing good in my field. That my, I don't know, education is going well. Like any of those, like I guess, sectors or what's really important to me.
That was a good answer. Kiki
Yeah.
asked about something else. How you feel about the topic on the panel, Kiki? If you can unmute. I know you're busy out there.
No, I like the topic. The topic is good. Like, you guys could talk about different things with this topic, so it's pretty
What
nice.
validates you though? That's what we want to know.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
Boy, you a good person. I mean, we talk behind the scenes. Like me, like I said, like being an honest person and being able to display that, especially on this platform, for example, for my kids, the youth, the people in my community, to see an older black man that's on positive vibes, that stand up for the women. I don't let the women get disrespected on these panels. And I ain't gonna say unless I'm on the phone call, because it happened while I was on the phone call. Some things that happened while I'm not on here, but it'll get rectified immediately. Like, this is a safe adult space. Like, we should be able to agree and disagree without being disrespectful. So, like, you know, what validates you? Like, Key Ferry said her success. You know what I'm saying? We had some people said they women, they family, they children. So, you know, whatever you got.
Like, being a strong and independent woman, you know, and making it happen for my kids and stuff, you know.
Facts. Like, yeah, let me get my sound effects back. You know they cut me off, so I gotta get back right.
Well, you said something funny, like when she was saying stuff about it being intimate with a person. You was like, I never had that problem.
All right, so listen, I ain't never had that problem, right? But I can't say that. Like, I had somebody be honest. Like, I feel like it's always supposed to be a communication, especially when you're dealing with intimacy. So, like, if it's things that I may not be doing right, or things that you don't like, or if it's something that you do like for us to communicate that, that's how we can, you know, that. But like you said, that's where the validation will have to come in. Because if I ain't feeling valid, you communicate how I can be valid. Let's be official.
I mean, we gotta. I mean, I don't take the sound part personal, because I done snuck and done it enough to know a woman can shut up during that time and don't say a doggone thing, because you can't get caught. So I know they ain't got nothing to do with what I was doing to her. We can't get caught in this closet because we at work. So don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. And so I know for a fact a woman can go through that act, doggone it, and not say a word. So don't take it personal.
I got my man, the real skill, Will. You popped in. Listen, bro. You need to tap in just a little bit more, dog. I was tagging you. We had somebody from the Rough Riders. They tagged us in, and Mr. Cheeks was on the joint. So, like I said, like, because I am radio platform, any type of opportunities that's coming through for the artists. I know you might have been working or something, so I ain't taking it personal. But yeah, just always, like, if something come through, like, just try to see what it is, because that would have been a dope situation for you, you know, do a little networking and connection. But today we talk about what validates you, man. So, like, if you feeling the topic and you want to give us some feedback, we just want to know what validates you. Let the panel know where you from.
Validation in music or life, or like what do you
just
mean?
Period. Whatever validates you, my guy. If it's music, just, you know, talk about it.
All right. What validates me is I've been married for 22 years. I got 2 kids. And our air conditioner just went out, so we ordered a window unit. We all camping in the living room trying to stay cool over here because we so cool.
It's too hot for that right now.
Like that.
Where you at? You out in Cali? Where you from?
Hey man, I'm from Tennessee.
Tennessee, it's hot down there still, man.
Yeah,
like
it's hot down there.
That thing get fixed for you, bro.
But anyway, man, like I make music about addiction, religion. You know, I make music about my own life. You know, like things that happen. You know what, man? Like I sit down and you know how people write a diary.
Right.
Like what's going on in your life right now? Like today I wake up, I want to write it. You know, at the end of the day, you can write in your diary. Like back in the day, and you didn't want nobody to read it. My music's kind of like a diary that's an open diary for everybody to hear. You know, like whatever I'm dealing with, I wrote it down and I recorded it and I mastered it, and I try to make it make sense for other people to hear, and so that they don't feel like they're the only one going through the situation they're going through.
That type of rapping or writing, that's gonna pull a lot of us and a lot of people your direction. You know, like that's what people want to see is real. You know,
That's what music's about as an artist. It's like I can believe him. Like when he says this, I felt that. Like you make things that the best thing is to just like be the truth, like be real. Like that's why my name's that. So like when I come in, I step in and I try to introduce myself. Like what validates you is the real skill will is what most people don't have. They say, they like this artist or that artist, so they try to copy it. And what I do is try to be who I am as a person and let people make their own minds up about me. I don't change. So like, it's nice to meet y'all, man. I'm a good person. I'm a white boy. I'm 44 years old from Tennessee. Like I haven't made a song in like probably 5 years, but I come on here and I freestyle in some lives and I come on here and I talk to people and
okay, Coco.
So
Coco
like
says she gotta go. We appreciate you. I'm following you. Make sure y'all follow the panel. Thank you so much.
I just thought
See y'all. Bye y'all.
Later, definitely tap. I'm gonna hit you up because I'm cooking.
Yeah, let me know.
I got you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
No problem. See y'all. Have a good one.
making that salmon
Philly
look
fan
good.
right
I don't even like salmon like that.
See, listen, I got you though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like to get somebody to want to be able to like, damn, let me try that, even though I don't eat it, and then it might be something that you like, even if it's just from that particular spot, person, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But because I was hearing that a lot, I'm doing pasta bowls this week. I'm gonna do chicken, salmon, and shrimp.
Damn, that sounds good, man.
Yeah, man, gotta feed the people, man. They gonna feed me. Like that's the only good thing. Like, cause even with like your craft that you got, like I used to, dip and dab with the writing and the music, but it wasn't, being beneficial as far as what I was putting out. I wasn't getting that ROI. So the chef life has been great for me, man. Like I just got a couple offers this week. So, I'm just trying to stay motivated, stay positive. And you know what I'm saying? That's something that also validate me too. Like I like to know that my work is good in the kitchen. So like when I hear somebody say, damn, that thing was smacking, or you dig, like that validation to know that I got a good hand in the kitchen,
Same thing as me. I'm a carpenter. I build bridges, I do concrete work. When you build a bridge and you're part of the crew that built a bridge and you drive over it,
bro,
and you're like, I built that bridge,
Listen, like you said, when you got a family and you telling your kids like, yo, your daddy built this bridge, it's just a different kind of feeling, bro. I feel you, man. They tell their friends and they look, my dad did that.
Yeah. I always try. A guy I used to work with, he used to put a penny in the end of the rail of what year it was when we built the bridge.
Right.
And he'd make that penny face in the end of the handrail, the handrail at the beginning of a bridge. He would put a penny in there for the year that it was built. And
timestamp.
That was like his mark. Like right. I built, I worked with, I went back like a bridge that we built like probably 12 years ago, and it was on a side road. I was like, damn, I remember doing that bridge. And I went over there and I cleaned the vines off, and I dusted it off, and I sent it to dude's son, because he's not here no more. And I sent it to him. I sent a picture. I was like, your dad was here on this job right now. I'm crossing the bridge like 12 years later. And he's like,
we appreciate that,
man. Like what the greatest, what people want to be. It's a human mindset is they want to be remembered and they want to be known for something, and they always you want to be known. It's like human instinct that you want to do something great in your life and you don't know what it is and you haven't figured it out yet. So like my music, like my bridges that I've built, like that, like a timestamp is like you have a calling that you don't even know that was supposed to be to you, and you're doing it anyway, and God has like put you on this path that you don't even know if you're supposed to be on this path. It's already set out, like you said, you didn't know that you were supposed to be a cook. I mean, like gratitude and everything you're doing, gratitude and wisdom in what you're doing is the most blessed thing, man. Like when you got wisdom and you can share it with people and be, you know, versatile in your knowledge and share it with people is a good validation. So there you go.
I see Kiki just made it to work safely. You have a great shift. If you gotta drop down, I definitely understand. Like you already know we gotta catch up. I'm trying to do some lives and some battles with you so we can build up. And I appreciate you tapping in. Keep doing what you're doing, girl. I see you. We had Sir Barbecue joined. I don't know if he gonna tap in. But yeah, bro, you said it, man. Like you gotta walk that walk. That's all to it. Like if you walk that path, sometimes you don't understand it. But if you stay on that joint and just have that faith, it's gonna work out in the end. Cause that's where the patience come in. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Like they say, you plant a seed, if you try to sit and watch it grow, you're gonna go crazy. You just gotta plant the seed, walk away, and let the seed do its work. I'm talking about.
Right, exactly.
Like, yeah, we had a good panel. There's only 5 people left on here. We got people that's dropping in. Well, they dropping down because they going into work. So what I'm going to do is, since we had such a good discussion on this, I'm going to run this joint back. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to try to get a co-host on here. And like I said, I thank everybody for tapping in. Make sure y'all following everybody on the panel. We growing over here. We got some more topics that's coming up, some more serious issues, some fun topics, universal topics. And like I said, if y'all making it happen, like my guy, let them know where to follow you at with your music. Vander, if you got anything else going on. E. Cottonham, I don't know if she can hear me, but if she got anything going on that you want to pop back up before we drop down, let everybody know where to follow you at, what you got going on, and where you from. We're going to start with you, the real Skill Will.
Hey, man. Yeah, so I think I started out when I came in. I said it, you know, like a diary and all that stuff about my music. So, like, I've only got one song that I could actually say that I own all the stems and all the capitalism on a song. You know, like if I had to, if I wanted to, I could take that and pay the monthly prescription for Spotify and Apple Music if I wanted to, but I haven't done all that. You know, I didn't ever think music was ever going to do anything for me, but make me feel better and make other people that are listening to it feel better and try to relate to me as an artist. So that's the only reason why, you know, I put it out was like, I've got to, you know, I had something happen to me and it's a long story. I got a whole, what do you call that? Like when something happens to you, a whole, not a comparison, but what you say that like
with an autobiography type situation.
Well, like
a bio, like you got a life story, but you got a book coming out.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. It's an autobiography and a book wrote by me. Like my music is not influenced by anybody else's other style or story, or it's my story and I put it out through my music. So yeah, I guess you could say that because my first name is Arthur. Like I'm like the art, like really, like I'm an Arthur of my own story. So yeah.
Cool. Let me see who else we got left on the panel. We got Vander Hughes. Vander, what you got going on? You want to tell the people what you got going on before we get out of here? I see.
Yeah, I mean, I got quite a few things. I got a couple businesses. But the one, I mean, my social media businesses, you know, TikTok definitely is a platform where I display a lot of my businesses through. So that they kind of understand who I am. You know, I'm pretty open book, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm working on a way to write a book based on my life, pretty much. How I've gotten to where I'm at, and I've been using TikTok as a you know, a simpler way of doing so. But so I that's what I, you know, I kind of talk about the story in a manner that is inspiring, you know, and it's motivating because I do motivation. I go back into the institutions and speak. It's ironic that they pay me now to come in and talk to the inmates. I take pride in that responsibility, so because them young people in there listening to me for whatever reason, but they are listening. And so I just try to always be a influence in the right direction, if so be it. And that's my TikTok and my Facebook, Bodies by Vander. That's my training facility. So you like Bodies by Vander page, follow it there. And then all my social media is pretty much my name. So, and I enjoyed this here. This was informative. I like the perception. That's why I get on here to listen. I learn more with my ears than my mouth. Right. And so I learned a lot really fast, and I'm grateful for that. And man, I'll probably be logging back in. I know I am. I'm probably too.
Facts. Like I said, like I appreciate you tapping in, bro. Like we gonna keep growing. We gonna keep building.
That's why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, because you're supposed to listen more than you speak.
That's right.
That's dope.
So yeah, like we get ready to wrap this joint up. Reality, just tap back in. Like we thank you for tapping in, bro. We gonna run this joint back because this is one of them topics that we could repeat. So it's like not a series, but just something that, like I say, when we want to come back to what we already talked about, we got a panel with people that can already come from a perspective that they came from with familiar faces if they decide to come back up, but also talk with some new people. Like I see there's a few people y'all tapping in now. Maybe they just now getting off work. It's that 4 o'clock hour. But like I said, maybe we could try this again tonight around like 8, 9 o'clock once everybody's settled in.
That's what I needed to hear. All right, I'll definitely be back.
Yeah, right. I'll be back too.
I appreciate you.
It's uplifting and it's positive, man. I like this. Not too many people do this. It's uplifting. It's positive. Give people a chance to
you never know, man. This might change your whole damn perspective depending on what time we come on, man. So it's like, it ain't how your day started, it's how it's finished. So like, hopefully we can finish strong. I mean, it's Mr. Make It Happen 215. Who's Making It Happen Radio? Go follow us at WMIH Radio Show, at WMIH Philly. That's the backup page. And hashtag Mr. MIH 215, Chef Mike 215. We got some good meals coming for y'all. Like you see, like we talk about good topics, we promote people businesses, we marketing and promoting. The free marketing promotion gonna come how it come. Y'all see how it's coming. But yeah, soon we gonna be having them campaigns. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all can subscribe and, promote, market to a specific targeted audience, especially all y'all entertainers out there. Like my guy, The Real Skill Will. We got a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? Comedians. I'm talking about hosts that slide through all the time. So like we get ready to start making it happen with y'all. If you're making it happen, DM, inbox, let us know where you from, where you making it happen, and how you making it happen. We gonna make it happen with you. It's Mr. Make It Happen 215, and I'm out of here. Thank y'all for tapping in.